What is up, guys? Spooky Cactus here. Thank you so much for stopping by. And today, we've got some brand spanking new Destiny 2 news, courtesy of the Bungie weekly update that has just gone live, filled with official information. And so, let's get started. But just before we do, why get candy this Halloween when you can get a pair of ASTRO A40s plus the mix amp, giving those away thanks to my partnership with ASTRO. So if you want to enter, all you need to do is follow me on Twitter at RickCacus and tweet at me something with the hashtag SpookyCacus. And if you're impatient and you think your luck is bad, just click the link in the description down below and get a guaranteed discount to any ASTRO product, as well as support the channel. That's a definition of a win-win right there. Alright, now let's get on to the video. Now today, the next event hitting Destiny 2 on October 6th, the Festival of the Lost 2020 was officially unveiled. Now I did do a video showcasing a ton of the stuff that was put into the database earlier than this, so if you've already watched that video, you definitely have kind of the main cliff notes of what is going on for Festival of the Lost. But the stuff confirmed today is that the Haunted Forest is returning. Now this is an area where you try to clear essentially a room of enemies, fight a boss, go to the next room. As you ascend, there's going to be negative modifiers that are added, and you try to just go as far as you can within the time limit. There's also a ton of spooktacular rewards. The gameplay trailer that was released today showcased a lot of those. Like, you have some amazing new emotes, some absolutely fantastic new armor sets, or I should say ornament sets, showcased here. Now, all that stuff is great. And of course, we have the return of masks, and you'll have to wear your mask in the Haunted Forest to enable candy to drop, which is kind of the currency of this event. But there's one big change. Normally, you have the Haunted Forest that is filled with secret chests that award chocolate strange coins, and at the end, there's a singular chest which awards those strange coins based on how many levels you've cleared, and then you use those to purchase weapons. But this time, Bungie says this year we've added 5 chests to the end of the activity for 5 times the loot. They continue and say, to open chests, you are going to need some cipher decoders. Talk to Spider to get started, and then they will drop from playing any of your favorite activities across the solar system, similar to Umbral Engrams. Braytech Werewolf and Horror Story will both be rewarded from these chests, and each have new perk combinations to hunt for. Okay, that is actually pretty interesting. It sounds like instead of grinding the Haunted Forest for the Chocolate Strange Coins currency and then spending those on random rolls, you grind other areas of the game to earn decoders, and then once you have 5 or more, you do a Haunted Forest run, you open all 5 chests, and those drop the weapons. That's pretty interesting. Now you may have noticed the 2 mentioned, the 2 confirmed, are the Braytech Werewolf pictured here and the Horror Story. Now the Braytech Werewolf is from last year's event and the Horror Story is from the years previous. So unfortunately, one of the worst parts of the database stuff has been confirmed, in that there is no new weapon this year, and there's no way around it. I'm extremely disappointed by this. I would think as soon as Bungie knew they had to delay Beyond Light, they would make it a priority to add more content to Festival of the Lost, as this is like the one thing tiding Destiny players over until the expansion. So the fact that they didn't shift some resources to add a brand new weapon to this event is extremely disappointing, and again, I think is a huge mismanagement of priorities, like, because this is the thing holding us at bay for the November launch of Beyond Light. So very disappointing there. However, the one positive caveat is the fact that they do say there's going to be new perk combinations. So potentially some of the new perks, like Vorpal Weapon, have been added to these weapons loot pools. However, very interestingly, if you look in a API website like light.gg here, like, these are the perks for the Braytech Werewolf. And you can see some new combinations, but you can also see, wait a second, there's under pressure in the first slot and under pressure in the second slot. It turns out, as you can see by this tweet from community manager DMG, that the API is not updating correctly and it doesn't show the proper perk combinations for these weapons. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at them. You can't get double under pressure for the Braytech Werewolf, although honestly that would be cool. And now that makes me think, why doesn't Bungie actually add the possibility to have double perks sometimes? That seems actually really sweet. Moving on from there, something else that was unveiled was the new emblem associated with this event, and here it is. And there's no way around this. That looks freaking sweet. And of course, there's going to be a bunch more cosmetic rewards for this event. In the background, we have better images of the new mummy-wrapped themed sparrow, and then the ship, and then the ghost. But a rapid-fire kind of FAQ information about this event. Firstly, the minimum power level to enter the Haunted Forest is 750, so available to absolutely everyone. You can hold up to 25 cipher decoders before you need to go open some chests. There will be earnable masks and masks available for silver/bright dust. Any triumphs involving masks do not require masks from Eververse, that's great. Bounties will return from last year and will once again offer bright dust. So this is going to be one of those type of events. This is a great time to go in, make sure to do the weekly and the daily bounties for Festival of the Lost in order to get a big influx of bright dust to spend at the store either during this event or at another time. Also, all new Eververse items will be available for both silver and bright dust, except for the 1-inch punch finisher that will be available for just silver. And then they say the toothbrush is still just a toothbrush. Moving on from there, the Bungie Foundation is hosting a fantastic charity event for direct relief to provide N95 masks, medicine, and other resources to healthcare agencies and first responders in wildfire-affected communities. Of course, California, Oregon, and Washington ravaged by wildfires right now. And if you purchase the empathetic ghost shell pin from October 1st, so today, until October 15th, it will benefit them and you'll earn this exclusive in-game emblem pictured right here alongside the pin. Now, something else kind of buried at the end of this TWAB was another Double Nightfall event. That's right, Bungie says Festival of the Lost is not the only reason to log in next week. Double rewards in Nightfall the Ordeal is back. But unfortunately, the strike featured is a garden world, which is definitely regarded as one of the harder, if not arguably the hardest, Grandmaster Nightfall. So this may be a week where you don't do the Grandmaster, you drop it down one, you do the 1080, and you still get some fantastic rewards and you do it very fast. And so guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed, found this informative, and if you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That's linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.